Hey, what's up, everybody out there in Tan TV land? You watching Out of Bounds with myself, T Rex, and Big Bank, Denise, and Henry, and we are on the Tan TV network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, and it's ready to get down with the topic. The topic tonight is relationship taboos, and I just want to know who got a taboo. What is a taboo? Everybody looking at me
I'm
like I'm
going.
crazy.
I'm gonna bow down to the ladies first.
Let them put their foot in their mouth.
Yes,
Uh-uh.
yes.
Okay. Well, Denise, explain it to us then.
I didn't.
So us
That was
men
not
folk.
mine. So taboo is something that I think is some type of curse or something. you know.
I think it. I think it means taboo is like. Well, let me answer because Vonda's smarter than me.
Uh,
Go ahead, Vonda.
no, not exactly. I think something taboo is something that is kind of shunned away from, or something that shouldn't really be, or there's some kind of stigma um
Mm-hmm.
as it relates to whatever that subject is or that thing is.
Oh, okay.
Henry's a
Okay.
smart one too. Do you agree? You and
Oh
Denise,
wow,
y'all
I'm
agree?
the smart one. Oh my goodness. Uh,
Oh my.
well, let me put my smart hat on, and I'm gonna say taboo is something that is the ultimate no-no. So
Okay.
Okay.
if you venture into the alley or the valleyways or the shadows of a taboo, then
My goodness.
you are on your own. You're taking a at risk, and it's just not a good venture, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that.
I can agree with
I was
that.
trying to go to so I could answer some questions on answers on here with us. Hold on, let me cut
Hey,
this down.
Vince. Mhm.
I was trying to get that. Well, I agree with everybody. I think that's what taboo is. I just thought taboo was something that basically outside the norm, a little bit kinky. You know,
No.
that's what I
It
thought it was. Because
it
Hmm.
can
taboo
be
means like a
depending on
little.
what
I
you're
guess
talking
it could
about,
be.
but yeah.
I don't think if you
I guess
if
it
you're
could be
with
something scary. Yeah, scary.
Scary.
if you're with a your significant other, um, I think if you have that type of relationship, um, I don't know. Maybe you should have a safe word if you are dabbling into
Ooh.
the taboo scene. Um, I don't know if there is a taboo in a relationship. She either gonna say yay or nay, and if she says yay, then all holes are off. If she says nay, then that's the avenue you don't venture down.
Hmm.
Well, I kind of agree with that too, but I think we was just trying to talk about nasty sex. I'll just be honest with the people. Look at Vonda, because Vonda, she's I'm gonna age myself. She's Penelope Pit Stop. Back on Dick Dastardly's show. She was she's like so.
No, I just have to be careful. I just have to be careful. I do.
Okay, it's nothing wrong with
With
being.
what I
Mm,
say.
I think when you're talking about sex, you should be careful. That's why they make prophylactics, so you can be
I'm not.
careful.
I'm not talking about that kind of careful, but okay.
Jimmy watching there, Henry. Jimmy watching.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He see what I mean. Jimmy see what I mean. But y'all talk about nasty. Can y'all see that? That's a
I
Nasty
can't
Nip.
see it. What is that? New? What is it?
deodorant.
Yo,
What kind of deodorant?
You said something about nasty. That's all I know. Just shower, get
Oh,
clean.
oh,
I just think it's a little bit crazy. Oh,
Henry,
my
you're
cousin's watching.
crazy.
What up, cuz? Laura's watching too from Missouri.
Hey, Laura.
Uh, I just think
And so,
you know what? I got a question for the ladies, Henry. Let's see how they answer that. Why is it so bad for someone to have sex on the first. I mean, for the fellas, it's like a ooh, like we beat our chest like we done something. But I don't know what the women think about it.
Because
Rodney's watching.
a lot of times when you have sex, I'm just saying in general, perhaps a lot of times when you have sex on the first date, then you don't get another date. Maybe. Maybe
Right.
that's what
Well,
that person was all about. They just wanted to just hit it and, just get it and go,
hit it and quit it.
you know. Um, so that's kind of cautious about maybe the female thinks, well, maybe if we do this on the first date and he don't call me back, then you get your feelings all hurt and stuff. So I think it has a lot to do with that being, just being cautious about, you know, doing it on the first date. Or you may be like, she's easy. It may get
Right.
around that she's easy. Get with her, she'll give it to you on the first date. She's easy. The stigmas and stuff to go along with it.
Okay.
And a
Okay.
lot of disrespect that goes along with that too.
Hmm.
And that's for you, kind of for yourself and for
I
that
mean,
for
but
the other person too. So
I mean
I don't know.
I
It
guess
just
that'd be a
depends.
bad thing
It
for a
happened.
lady. I was
Denise,
just
I'm
asking
I'm
because
gonna let
that seems to be the biggest thing when you go out on somebody on a first date, and you walk them to the car and you may get a kiss on the cheek, and if you're lucky, you get tongue down, and then once that first step happens, it continues to happen. So I was just wondering why ladies retract back. So what you're really saying is, if men kept their mouth shut, it could possibly go down that way, but men be running their damn mouth too much. That's what you're saying, right?
Well, Denise, I got a question for you. I'm a little bit older than you are, Denise, and I'm confused. You said hit it and quit. Hit what? What are you talking about?
If you don't get somewhere,
Oh my goodness.
What are you hitting? You hitting a
what do you
baseball
think?
or
What do you think it means?
hitting a baseball or something? I guess.
No, it ain't got nothing to be. It ain't got nothing to do no base. No base.
Oh, okay. You
Henry,
see, you done ran Vonda out. You done ran Vonda
Henry,
out.
I'm still trying to get face
I
YouTube
know.
up.
I know. I
Lord
know.
have mercy, Henry.
Mm. So you know
Henry said.
that.
So I mean, so what you're basically saying is that's just a taboo for like women when they be doing their thing. That's a little taboo. Henry's acting brand new.
I'm brand
That's what
new,
they
man. I
Yeah.
don't know what they're talking about, but I'm
Hey,
brand new.
I just said new. I don't think you brand new. Your ass is old. I know how old you are.
No, they know I'm. But you can be old. You can be old and be brand new. You know what I'm saying?
You can learn something. He said you can
Well,
learn
that
something every
is
day.
true.
Ain't that
That
right,
is
Henry?
true. That
Yeah.
is true. Well, the air and if y'all want to chime in, even my cousin's watching. What's up, Kevin? In Atlanta. My cousin on my mama's side. Y'all go ahead and ask your questions while we're looking. And Kevin said, "Good evening, everybody." Laura says,
Good evening.
uh, she says that having sex with a basic is having sex with a basic stranger. Well, you're always a stranger. I mean, this is my theory on this first day stuff, and I'm gonna put this out there. I'm not trying to be a that Q dog that got his own TV show on TV. I'm not trying to be like that. But I look at it like a Ritz cracker, or sardine cracker. You know, if you keep egging it on and egging it on, and egging it on, it doesn't matter if he hit it 10 weeks or 20 weeks later, if he's going to hit it anyway. So all you're basically doing is wasting time. So that's what I was thinking. Laura said you don't know each other on the first date. I mean, hey, sometimes you do it on the first date. You know, that's what I heard. I'm sure nobody on here might not have done stuff like
Yeah. A lot of people do it. Some people do it on the first date. You're right. She's
that.
right.
Mhm.
You're
I
right.
don't
Some people do
personally.
it on the first date.
I mean, hey,
I guess if
if
you're
you have
grown and
that
you feel like
connection
you want to do it,
and it's mutual, that's what I don't understand. And I'm going to say this: when men and women We have different views on things, but does it really matter? It should matter just as much. I'm sorry, it should matter just as much to a man as it does to a woman about her reputation. You know what I mean? Because that's her
Right.
reputation. And let's just be for real.
Hmm.
Let's be for real. We was all young once, and we either lied that we did do it or lied on somebody else said they did do it. It's maturity thing. I mean, I don't know why people going back talking about they done it with so and so anyway. What good is that gonna do if Henry called me up and said, "Man, I hit that thing. It ain't gonna make me happy." You know,
Oh, but that's what you men do, though.
that's what
Well,
that's what
now
young
you
men
know.
do. Old men don't do that.
Now you got
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
you got
Yeah,
you got
they
women
still do. Yeah,
you got
I'm
women out there to do the same thing. Now, come on now. Look at I don't know if you guys saw the Club Shay Shay show with Brittany Rainer, whatever her name is.
Mhm.
She's talking about how many men she slept with, and how proud of her in doing that. It's an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes deal. So if you got time, check it out. Uh, uh, but it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? You got women that talk, and you got men that talk. So, but if you're comfortable in sharing your innermost feelings with that person, then by all means do it. My little stuff is special. So I mean, just anybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I am. So
Well, I
oh,
kind of agree with you.
Who
Look at
stuff?
the
Who
nature.
stuff is special? Who stuff? Who stuff is special?
Henry's so full of it.
Well, I mean,
He's so full.
Okay,
Stick a
okay,
knife
okay.
in him.
You know what?
Stick a pin in him. He's done.
I'm gonna have to read this because Jimmy Duke says, "If you don't know, don't ask your mama. If you don't know, don't ask your mama." So that means
what
don't
are you
tell
gonna
you.
ask your mama, Jim? What are you gonna ask your mama, Jimmy?
If you don't know, ask. Oh, don't know, ask your mama. Ask your mama. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
That's what's wrong. Had to slap that out my mouth. I mean, I'm just
no,
saying. I mean,
I ain't gonna do that.
no, that's an ass whooping. But, but then again,
But
Well,
I would
somebody
accept my
said,
mama. She
that
didn't have it.
depends
So,
on
like I said
who.
one more time, I can take a butt whooping from. But the truth of the
That
matter is,
depends
it's
on who's
just.
your mom.
It's, I'm
Who's your
sorry. Go
mama?
ahead.
That depends on who's your
they
mama.
said if you both. Somebody says if you both feel comfortable, why not?
Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, you grown. That's the reason why I brought that question up. Still, we're going to talk about taboo stuff, but the reason why I brought that question up first is because that's the biggest taboo, period. The second one is oral sex. I don't know why, but I'm like this. I'm grown, and if you grown and you do something, it shouldn't be like we passed that stage of like, hey, you know what I done last night, or hey, so and so like this. No, Vonda and Denise are mature women. Why we want to say something negative about them? But it's out there, and especially Henry in our culture back in college, and even up to a certain age, especially in fraternities, it's a culture. It's just culture. It's like bragging rights, and I still don't understand why. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yes.
I don't understand why. So
Yep. You're correct. I agree.
I refuse to
that's
answer that question on grounds it might incriminate me.
I don't think it was a question.
It wasn't. Was that a question?
Comment.
I don't think so either.
I
But
refuse
I
to
understand
partake in
Henry.
that comment because on grounds it might incriminate me.
Okay, here we are. Let me see if I find that current one.
We're about to do a commercial.
That's not.
We're about to do a commercial.
So we're
Big
going to a
old
commercial.
picks. Let's get it. Match up for the week. Here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned. Drone about to tell.
Okay.
Cool.
Terry, what are you doing?
We can't hear you.
Terry, what's going on? What you doing? Uh, did we lose him?
No.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm still
Are
trying to.
you?
I see it. I
Are
see
you?
some of the
What are
shows,
you
but I don't see the
doing?
new one. I'm trying to get the new show up so I can read the comments. I had to wait for it to come on, so I'm trying to pull it up so we get the comments. But I don't. I see the old shows. I don't see the new shows.
I don't see any comments yet, really. Okay. All right.
So well, I don't see it either. I see us, but I don't see the newest one.
What?
Well, what I want to know is, people, Denise, you can attest to this, that I know we switch from one topic to the other, but titles. I I want a title when I'm in a relationship. I want to know, who I really am to him, and I want to know where I stand, and I just want to know. What about you, Denise?
Yeah, yeah. Most women, I do think, want to know that. Uh, where you stand? Where's our relationship going? What's my title? Am I your girl? Am I your side chick? Am I your boo boo or whatever? What am I?
Right.
You
And why
know.
do
Well,
men have a problem with that sometimes, putting I mean, what's the apprehension for men when it comes to that?
I
I I've never okay, first of all, despite what you may believe, okay,
Hmm.
I have only dated one person at a time. I've never had two women at the same time. Never. Uh, that's and that's on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put that on the shield of Kappa Alpha Psi. Terry
oh, he must be
understands
telling
what
the
Oh,
truth
don't
on
do
that
that.
one.
Terry,
Okay.
Oh,
so Terry understands
oh,
what I just said.
Yeah,
So
that's honest.
I've never dated more than one woman at a time. Now, have
That's
I
good.
broke up with a girl and then went right into another relationship? Absolutely, I have. But I've never dated two women at the same time. So that one person had my undivided attention, you know, and that was it. So, but uh, I think as long as you got open and honest communications with that person, then you should know where you stand. You definitely should know where you stand in any relationship.
Now,
Yeah, I agree. And kudos to you for having one female at a time.
Most definitely, most definitely, most
That's
definitely.
what you
Woo!
talking to him?
he's, he's
very
such a
noble
good
of
he's
you.
such a good boy, wasn't he? He's such a
Yes,
good boy.
very
Henry's such
noble
a
of
nice
you.
guy. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
am.
tell the truth.
Do
If you,
Terry, please.
Tell the truth,
I'm
there,
gonna
Terry.
tell you.
That's true.
I'm gonna tell you though. Back in the day, little brother had a little game, just a little bit of game. But the best game you're gonna have if you're gonna date more than one woman at a time is have them out of town. One out of town, even better out of state. It's kind of you
Yeah.
can't get all confused. You can't get all nowadays you got cell phones and all that, and if you're not bright and don't delete it,
Can
Terry,
then
did you
somebody
check the
say
credit
their
score?
that's what I always say. Well, back then I was
credit
young. I
score?
only check credit scores now. I'm only check, I check that out. But back then, when you have all those cell phones and all the tracker devices they got, a woman, if she really want to find her man, and I'm not giving y'all any
Hmm.
ideas, you can get one of them little tiny trackers and put it on his car, click it to your cell phone, and when homeboy leave and say he going over such and such house, and you pull that address up, that ain't such and such house, so you know he
That
didn't
ain't
go
nothing
there.
new. We know about
So
that. You ain't telling us nothing new.
yeah. Well, I didn't, it's new to me. Men are always 2 or 5 steps back behind women, so I
That's
just have
what
to
I
keep
was
up
waiting
with
for
it.
you to say that. I was waiting for you to say
We,
that.
we always,
Yeah,
we
he was
always four,
always
five steps
smarter.
behind. We think we smarter. Well, when you're young, you think you're smarter. When you get to a mature age, you understand
You
that,
still think you're
hey,
smart.
You still
you know,
think you're smarter.
you still we do. Okay, well,
Yes.
Yeah.
y'all would know better than me
Mm.
because we leave it at that. But yeah, I so so Denise, you had a good question come up about having twins by two different baby daddies. Now
Yep.
you don't got no names. Just explain it. First of all, I want to know how that happens. I mean, I
Okay.
kind of got an idea, and it has like maybe three numbers to it if it's gonna go like that, but I don't know exactly how that would happen. So I just want you to
Um.
give me the how it happens.
Well, from what I gather, the person I know, she said that she did have sex with two different men in the same night. She had sex with two different men in the same night. And when her twins came out, they did a DNA on the twins and they have two different fathers.
Why would you do DNA on twins?
Because evidently well, first of all, they're not identical twins. First of all, they're not identical
Okay, so
twins.
they fraternal
Mm.
twins. Okay,
Yes.
okay, that makes sense.
And if she had
And,
sex with
and
two
one's a
people in
boy
one
and one's a
night,
girl. Huh? Do
I
what?
said, and if she had sex with two people in one night, yeah,
Right.
she would know. Like,
And the father of the twins one probably want to know too. I mean, she know what she done. She know what she done. So but
Well,
they're twins, and they are, like I said, a boy and a girl. And the test revealed that they did have two different fathers.
Henry looked so perplexed.
Man, I've never in my life heard that. Never.
well,
I think find that so hard to believe
And
because
that's not the
I
first time. That's not the first. I've heard that before. Before she
never.
even
I've
had
never
those, I've heard that
well,
before.
because
Lord just said she heard it, and we just got Duck and Emmanuel, two more frat brothers came on. All I can say, fellas, is wrap it up because if that's trying to happen, if that's a possibility, you know, I
I've
It
never
I
heard
happened.
mean,
that.
it
I've never
happened.
Yeah,
heard that.
that wasn't my first time hearing it. Matter of fact, there's been talk shows about that. I saw a talk show about that. There were two
I
different.
mean, it's possible. She could. I mean, not that I'm a scientist, but I did. I did take up. Sexual ed because it was interesting. You
And they
learn a
had the
lot
doctor
right
to
now.
come over there. And she said, "Yeah, it could happen." On the
It
show,
could happen
they
because
had
it's
the
two
doctor to
eggs
come on.
released, and then they both got
Yeah,
fertilized by two different sperms from two
right.
different people.
Hmm.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
Hmm.
It could
Wow.
happen. I just, um, no disrespect, but I think that would kind of like I think you know that might be one of those college things in the dormitory. You know what I'm saying, Henry? You know.
Man, I think they wrote a song about it. Well, I ain't gonna say it what the song was, but I'm something. You know, I just ain't gonna say it though.
I'm just saying that for something like that to happen, you gotta be free with yourself on both parties. I thought it might have been like a threesome, and then it happened. That's
No,
possible.
I don't know. Mm-mm. No, I
Okay.
think it was had to do with maybe being intoxicated.
I
Oh,
knew that
okay.
was gonna come up. She
I
gonna
knew
say
that's
blame it on alcohol.
Is that what you were waiting for, Henry?
Yeah, that's what I was
don't
waiting.
don't make
I was
Denise go
waiting.
through them sucker punch you.
Mm-mm.
I just
Yeah.
I just think that that's just but it happens. I mean, even Laura said it happens. So
Yeah,
okay.
it happens.
It says what
It
about
does.
Weird
okay.
sound.
She said, what about Vonda's question? What was your question, Vonda? I was probably playing on the YouTube. What was your question?
Vonda's question about having a
The
title.
title. The
Yeah,
Yeah.
title.
and
My
knowing,
question to you guys was, why is it difficult for y'all to do that?
and I
And I
said it
don't think I
wasn't
got an
difficult
answer
because
from it
I
for
said
it.
it wasn't
Oh,
difficult
so
because I
you
only
wanted me
did
to
one.
lie to you? That's what you want? I think you should
No,
have a
see,
title.
that's the problem. No lies. That's that
No,
that
I'm
That's
just
what you.
messing
That's
with
the
you.
problem.
you
That's the
anyway.
problem there. Lying.
Right.
I to me, this is how I feel, and I'm probably going to get criticized and whatever. But I think there's only really in a relationship there's we're too old to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend or significant other. Either you're married or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Either you're married or
No,
you're not.
no, that
If you're not
no.
married, then you're not
No.
married,
I
or you're not married.
disagree. I disagree. No, no.
Well, you asked me to answer the question, so I answered the
I did,
question.
didn't I?
So now, hold on,
I
because I
just
didn't
jumped
tell you
off
what
on
you
you,
wanted
didn't
to
I?
hear. Now you want to disagree. I tell you that shit ain't. Oops, I'm sorry. That ain't right. That ain't right. And look for
But
yourself, old man. It's not. It's a true
Right.
thing.
Thank you, Miss
It's a
Laura.
true thing. I think. Okay, now if you're engaged, I think that's a formal title. But how many grown people got a boyfriend and a girlfriend? You know what I'm saying?
You
Or
know
a
what? I didn't
significant
say
other.
there was a specific name. I said a title. I didn't say it had to be
You
no,
can say
boyfriend,
I'm
girl,
with
it's a
somebody.
significant other, my partner. I'm saying, why is it hard to say that you have somebody and you're committed and you're out in public? This is my significant other. This is my girlfriend, boyfriend, or however you want to put it. I mean,
Oh. Now if I'm with somebody, I'll say that. But if I'm by myself, I ain't saying nothing. Nothing
see,
from nothing mean nothing. I'm just gonna be real. If I'm on a date, I say this is my date. If I'm with a friend, I say this is my friend. If that's my girl, I'm gonna say this is my girl. But I'm not the kind of guy that needs labels. I'll tell you in a minute. If I take you out, Vonda, and we go to a nightclub and I'm out talking to my friends and somebody can pull you in 30 minutes and you say you going with them, then obviously I wasn't worth the time of day.
I'm talking about in a relationship. You're continuing on in a
Oh,
relationship. You're taking it to the next level or whatever you're doing.
so
I'm
what?
s-
Give me a
do
level. Give me a level.
No, you give the level. That's what the problem is. I
I
mean,
don't.
like if I'm dating you and we've dated for a while and you've never referred to me when we're out or something, you never referred to me as your girlfriend. You might refer to me as a friend. I think that's offensive. But,
Okay.
especially
yeah, if you're more than friends, yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
That's what
So
my point
so
is.
what you basically want is you want ownership or
If that's what
acknowledgement.
That,
you want, I
Acknowledgement.
want to
I'm
know what
sorry.
you want. I want to
It
know
doesn't. I mean,
where
look.
I am in your life, if I'm a priority or if I'm what am I?
First of all, I can honestly say from every fella that I know that has a girlfriend, wife, a significant other, when you meet them and you out somewhere and they introduce them as this is my wife, this is my fiance, this is my significant other. They don't say significant other, they say girlfriend or something of that nature. I was on assumption you was talking about when you was out by yourself because brothers are gonna lie.
No.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm keeping, as my boy Jay would say, I got to keep it 100.
so why you be lying?
Why I be like,
Good.
because I don't
Henry,
be.
help your
Well, I
boy.
did say lying. What I meant to say was, Ryan, I don't have labels when I'm out by myself.
I'm talking about when you're out with, and not only just out, even if you at home or when you're in a relationship, there should be some kind of, like, we're taking this to the next
So,
level.
so let me ask you this, Vonda. Then, if you're not engaged, say like you're in a relationship.
Mhm.
So how? Say you and I in a relationship, okay, and we've been in a relationship for a year. How? But we're not engaged. So how do I introduce you? Do I say this is my girlfriend? This is what? What do I say? You and
Hold
I
that,
in a
Vonda.
we're in a monogamous
We got a
relationship.
commercial.
Okay?
Hold it.
You and I
Keep
in a
your thought,
monogamous
Vonda.
relationship.
Hold on,
So
Henry.
how
Hold
do
on, Henry.
you?
Yeah, y'all, go ahead. This is gonna be
So
good.
you
I'm
and
gonna
I in a
listen.
monogamous relationship. You know it, and I know it. but we're not engaged. So are you my girlfriend or what?
That's what I'm asking you.
Is that what I'm saying? That's what I asked. I said, hey,
Yeah.
this is my girlfriend. This is
Yeah.
my girlfriend.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
my woman, something like that.
And you cool with that, and you're good with that.
Yeah. I know my place. I want to know my place. So if I'm the girlfriend, I would say I would agree to that, but I would want that to be said out in public.
Okay.
You know, you understand where I'm coming from?
I got you.
Nobody said we didn't agree with her, Laura. Laura's like, why not? Like, she all over the place. Why not? I want to be recognized. I want to know if we connected. I just want to know, hey, calm down. Hit them brakes. Did you kick there she is. So you quit Henry, you quit knocking Denise off.
I lost power. My power went off and come back on.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot y'all
Yeah,
got
my
all that
power
bad
went off.
weather there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, I understand the recognition. You know, me, if I'm out with my girl and somebody pull up on and start talking to her and my drink's on the table, I just say, excuse me, grab my drink, go on about my business. You know why? Yo. Because I'm cool like that. That's how I roll.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that now.
I believe y'all would feel. I believe you guys feel the same way. If the tables were turned, I think you'd be offended too. If you know.
Well, you know, I sent y'all a song. I don't know if y'all listen to it. It's a country song. Homeboy be talking about it. You know, all women want is, you know, they want you can bring to their home. I forgot the song, but I think I put it on the thread. And I kind of agree with that song. Women really don't care unless they married. But they don't care what you got, what you offering them. I mean, let's be for real, Vonda. And since Denise power went out till she comes back, if you are dating somebody, here she is. If you're dating somebody and you're out and somebody with a little bit better benefits show up, you might not date him that next day, but you might take his number. You know, because it's all about survival. You know, so
so you're saying that like I would be maybe trying to get to know him for what he has. Is that what you're saying?
I use you as an example for the women to talk. Not you would do that, but the women would.
No, I know.
There are women out there.
Some women that do, yeah. Some women they want to come up just like some men want to come up. Some men do that to women.
That's true. I mean,
am I right? That's right.
You know, I was on TikTok the other day, and a little lady said that, you know, y'all women be telling fellas, I don't want you. You ain't got a job. You ain't got it. She said, girl, there ain't enough men to go around. If you got one, you better get him.
Well, it depends on what kind of man. No. Not just anybody.
I love Vonda say, hey, if he ain't mine, I don't want him at all.
Man,
Tiger Woods got one. Girlfriend.
Tiger Woods got one from the Waffle House, so I don't know about that.
What?
Curl is on, y'all. That's the one that divorced and took all his money.
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me, my alarm's going off. Excuse me, y'all.
I think I lost connection. Reconnecting.
Cool.
Am I there? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir.
Henry, can you hear me? Okay. Well,
yes, sir. I can hear you. Yes,
I can hear you too.
Back. I know y'all haven't had. Curlin's watching. I just don't get it. You know, I understand the ownership. It makes you feel proud, but you know, if you know where you stand, that's really all that matters. That's all that matters. I mean, I don't want a guy that's me personally. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to sit at the table all night unless I'm married to her. I'm not going to sit at the table all night. And hell, I might not do that either. Especially if I'm at where I'm having fun. I'm walking around talking to everybody. So I don't know. So what's the other taboo things y'all want to talk about since we only got another 45 minutes? Last time y'all brought up, since we were talking about taboo things, and I think this is taboo, but we talked about it last time. Anal sex. And y'all want to know why men wanted anal sex. So,
We're
being
back
the
on that
reporter that I
again.
am. No, I got to tell you what I did. So, being the reporter that I am.
Yeah,
So, we
we go to
had
something
Jake
else.
Live on
Yeah, we
Thursday.
go to
I
something
asked
else.
a couple cats, man. You want to talk about something else? Okay. What you want to talk about?
Now we can get back to
On the freeze, losing connection. I'm standing. Hey,
No,
Google,
you're
are
not
you
froze,
working?
man. You good.
Always. I love this job.
Okay.
You good.
Okay. Well, look like they don't want to hear what they had to say. That's why they come out. Because Vonda's froze. Vonda heard me though. Her head moved.
Vonda's not froze.
So I was
no,
like,
I'm
hey,
not frozen.
why do y'all do that?
I froze.
Because it's different. That's what I just asked the question. Now I don't hate the messenger. We had that kind of last week, so I asked the question. Because y'all, I didn't know everybody asked for anal sex, so I just asked for 10 brothers, and they wasn't all noobs. They was a Sigma, a couple was Qs, and a couple were Kappa. So that's what
What they say?
I asked.
What they say?
I think it's me and you again.
No, Vonda.
What did they say?
Denise is asking you what did they say. I think Terry is froze. Can you hear me, Vonda?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I think he's froze.
We gonna. I think we gonna skip that subject until Terry comes back. Okay. Let's see.
Where did Terry? What?
I think Terry was having issues with his connection there, so he should be back on very soon.
No.
But I do understand what you're saying there, Vonda, about the titles, and I agree with you. I think that everybody should know in the relationship who you are, where you are, and where you stand. And there's no doubt about letting everybody that's there know that. You know what I'm saying? So and live that. So that's what I think. Okay.
Yeah. It's
I
important.
guess one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I tell you, it's important. That's
Absolutely. Denise, you got anything you want to add? Denise.
No.
Denise just went out. So Vonda, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Well, there's Terry. He's back.
I bet.
I don't know what's
What was y'all talking about? I didn't get it.
I think Vonda, that was a song. It's just me and you.
Yeah.
Sing it, Henry. Sing it. I'm just gonna say this to you, Vonda, straight to your face, with no jokes, no tender. If a man got a woman like you, he should be happy. That's all I got to say.
Well, I
Bring
appreciate
his black
that,
ass
Terry.
home. All I got to say.
appreciate that, Terry.
Because I met you in person. And you are a sweet, beautiful woman. And
Thank
your
you,
attributes are amazing also.
you.
You see her looking?
I appreciate
What
that.
you
I'll
talking
take
about?
it. I'll take it.
True.
Yeah. I was watching you and Denise with the hot pants on. Them fellas was checking y'all out. I was like, y'all was over there in your little corner all by yourself. But, that's the things that happen in dating. I don't know. My question is, forget my question. What do you got, Denise? What do you think is taboo?
I already.
As far as relationship?
I don't know. Like you said, if it's something that you're two grown adults and you're comfortable with it, it's nothing taboo. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
That's true. Now, how can I say this? There are certain females brighter than us that have no problem doing it on the first night.
Right.
So I don't see why anybody would have a problem doing it on the first night, other than the walk of shame, But
It's just
nobody knows
according
you
on
walk of shame except for yourself.
it's just
I'm sorry.
according
Go
on
ahead,
that
Denise.
person. Some people are different, Uh some people it may be like old fashioned, you didn't do that on the first day, and stuff like that.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
that makes sense. That makes
people are
sense.
different. Some people are more outgoing. They don't. They want to do it. If they feel comfortable with that person on the first date, then they're going to do it. But someone else may say, "Well, no, I need to take a little more time because I don't want to get my feelings hurt." And da da da. So people are different.
Because when you open that door, no matter what your relationship is, it changes. That your
Mhm.
Hmm.
relationship
Yes.
It's
changes
true.
because
Yes.
you've given everything, you've given your all to this person.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it
When
changes.
you,
So
yeah, now I agree with him on that. When you have sex with somebody like that, it changes your whole relationship. So if you're just being friends with somebody and you don't want to, and y'all are just friends and you don't want to really mess your relationship up or whatever, you need to just leave it alone.
Well,
And
that's the
sometimes
best thing.
even in marriage, if you're dating and then you finally get married, sometimes things change.
Yep.
That's a
Even
good
in
one.
marriage.
Why does it be? I can only
Mhm.
speak from the man side. You get all that kind of great taboo stuff when you dating, and then right after you get married, it kind of goes away. From a woman's point of view, not y'all, just from your friends, the information you got from your friends. Why does that happen?
I think for the men, maybe the chase is over. I don't know. And then maybe sometimes that's why it changes from men. I'm not sure.
I would say
Y'all want to speak to that?
I know a guy that he had a pontoon, and he would dock his pontoon and land between the lakes when he was dating. So him and his girlfriend would go out. They'd take the pontoon out up and down the Tennessee River and just have a ball, And because he said he liked an athletic woman that was outdoorsy and all of that. She'd always have her hair with a band on it, and they go camping and all of that. So when they got married, he said, "Let's take the pontoon and we go out on the pontoon." She said, "I hated that pontoon. I only did that when we were dating. And matter of fact, you're gonna sell that pontoon." And he sold it, you know. So what is it
you
with
know.
her in that situation? I guess the catch was
She
over
should
for
have.
her.
She should have been truthful up front. If it's something that you don't want to do,
Yeah.
and that's your
Right.
partner, and he should be, y'all should be knowing each other like that. Just tell him, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
And I guess
And
she
that's
was
what them
just doing
girls
it to
say.
keep the
People become.
man, to keep him,
But
I guess. And then
Or
when
to
she
but
get
that
finally
ain't
him.
gonna keep. I mean,
get
you
it,
might as
yeah.
well be truthful to
That
keep
ain't gonna get it.
somebody.
Yeah.
You need to be
Right.
truthful.
Exactly. I
Because
agree. I agree. Totally.
all you doing is setting yourself up for the okie doke. Because
Right.
somebody gonna cheat. I mean, if you go into a relationship saying you like oral sex or whatever kind of sex you like, outside
And you
that
get there,
missionary, anything that you like to do, then you should continue doing it. I
yeah.
don't think, oh, I'm married to you now. I ain't got to do that. No, that's
No, that's not right. That's not
that's
right.
probably why you got attracted. Because if homeboy was and you was and then y'all get married, he go, you're gonna be upset too. You're gonna be upset too. So
Mhm.
be adult about it. I mean, you ain't gotta do it every night, but you still
No,
continue to do it. You
you
still
need
should
to still
continue
keep
to
your
do it.
spice going in your
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
If you talk to people that had long term marriages, which I am not one, but you had a long term marriage, and you ask the key, it's either one or two things. Either they have a great once a week crazy sex night, or the husband is very submissive and don't really give a damn.
Hmm.
That's just how it is. That's how it is. Because when especially when you, I mean, if you get married like in your 60s, well, that's different. You'd be lucky if you get it once a month. But if you in your 20s and your 30s and your early 40s to 50, you ready. And hear somebody go, "Oh, I got a headache." Take some aspirin. That's what I was about to say. Something else, Henry. That's what it
I
gives
know
you.
you right.
Aspirin.
Okay.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Watch
But
it.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And I think that's taboo because that's false advertisement. Especially to say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't like that." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I'm gonna
Hmm.
shut up and let y'all talk because Henry got something to say. I can
Yeah.
tell
I
he
I
got.
think
mean,
we gotta
that's
go to a
true.
commercial break. We gotta
I
go to
didn't see it
a
come up.
commercial break.
Oh, it's about to come
Yeah.
up in a minute.
But yeah,
See, she
just be
probably playing
truthful.
with her dog.
Yeah, just
Yeah, just be truthful.
Hmm.
Just be truthful. I mean, that's the whole key to a relationship is truth.
That's right.
You know.
and then sometimes they're not truthful because they think that they may lose that person, you
Well,
know.
if you tell the truth and you lose that person, then y'all shouldn't have been together to begin with.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean? Because I'm gonna lose you if I tell you the truth. Then we weren't meant to be together. Then
Okay, hold on, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel with a global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with T Rex, Big Bang, Shy Vonda, and the Beast from the East, Denise. She don't play. She gonna let you have it. She a
A
oh,
beast.
you're
beast from
silly.
like,
From the East.
That
But
dude,
yeah,
that dude said the beast
from
from
the
the
From
east,
the East.
Denise.
The whole other side
but
of Mississippi.
Mm.
oh goodness, not Mississippi. But but yeah, if they I mean, if you tell me the truth and we split up, then we evidently something was missing somewhere because if I tell you the truth and you split up with me because of that,
My mama said, "What you did to get him, you got to keep doing to keep him. Because
that's
if you
right.
ain't gonna do it, somebody else will." And that goes both ways,
yeah.
fellas. If you like
It
oral
does.
and you ain't giving out oral, and your girl like oral, if you ain't gonna do it, somebody else will. And don't talk about why I don't care. You do care. We all care.
Yeah.
We human. We human.
Hmm.
We don't care no different than women. Only difference between a man and a woman is a woman to cry in public, a man to cry in the closet. That's the only difference. Except for Henry,
That's
Henry don't know. Henry had his boo, so he can't cry.
I don't know what you're talking about, Terry. Come on, man.
right.
Yeah, silly.
Henry, you ain't
But
gave us a
yeah,
topic yet. What's on your taboo mind?
I don't
What's
do
taboo to
taboo,
you?
bro.
We ain't talking
I don't
you.
do
We ain't
taboo.
said you. We never
Oh,
said. I said, "What's on your mind?" Did somebody ever say anything to you that you thought was a little bit crazy? Oh, Laura said her mama
oh
said
yeah,
that too.
yeah. Before I got married, a friend of mine said, "Man, we're going over these two girls' house," and I said, "Okay, we'll roll over there."
Hmm.
And when I went there, homegirl was. She said, "Let me go change." So when she changed, she came out. Man, she had on black boots up to her knees, these black shorts, a whip, and all this shit. And I said, "Oh no, you never will piss on me." And I left.
That's a true story.
that's so. But
That's some.
Henry,
Hey,
Henry,
but let's be honest. That is part of some people's normal sex.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
S
not.
and M, S and
That's
M.
part of that. You know.
I don't know what it's
Just
called.
I didn't see
I
it.
got out of there. I don't know what it's called.
I
S
don't
and
believe it. I don't blame you, Henry. Run for your life.
Man, I did.
well, Henry, as long as she ain't got a strap on and chasing you, fine.
Well, I
No.
don't know what she had.
Mm, yeah, I think you should, like you said, you should keep when you get married. You should, I think you should keep yourself up, keep yourself
Mhm.
looking, nice, because you represent not only yourself, but you represent now, represent my husband. So, I want to say there goes Miss So and So, and she's always looks nice. His wife always looks nice, or whatever.
Mhm.
I got a question for the ladies because that's a good statement, but that brought a thought up in my mind. Now, this probably I'm not talking directly to you. I just got a question. Laura has a question too. What? Go ahead, Laura. Why do you have to have an expensive outfit and expensive purse when you go out? Does that make you feel better? I'm just asking you a question. or if you was made yourself just look beautiful in the Target dress. Why you got that? Why is it such a name brand thing? That's what I was asking.
It doesn't have to
For
be a
all
women.
name
depends.
brand.
It all depends on the woman. I'm not that
That's
type,
right.
but
Okay.
I'll
some
put a
I'm just
Target
asking.
dress on.
I'm not what do you
Name
call it?
brand.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
not yeah. I like name brands, but I don't have to have that. And my outfits look just as well,
Good as that.
Yes, yes, you
it's
do.
all in how you accessorize and everything. So
Look, look.
but so you don't have to have the most expensive thing. I don't know. I don't know why.
You
Okay, Terry.
you don't have to. That's right. You don't have to have a
You
name
don't
brand
have
on.
to. No, you
I
don't
was
have
just asking,
to.
because I see. Okay, here it goes. This is for. She says it's generally for young people, for the younger generation. Oh, she talking about what I said, the clothes. I don't get it. I don't get it. Jeans are jeans. Now you got to buy a pair with a hole in them. I just keep mine long enough; they turn into a hole in them. Make it look at them you wear. You have them long enough. I don't know that.
I don't know,
We
and
got
you know
eight.
that may be the way a woman is raised. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she grew up and she had all those things, and she expects all those things. Maybe her mother had all those things, and maybe she thinks
Oh,
that's
okay.
um
Okay.
how it should be, and not necessarily
B.
so. That
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make her any better than the next person who buys a Target dress, in my opinion. So
I think for me, a hot, sexy woman in a dress from Target is just as fine as a woman dressed up in all that other stuff.
yeah.
Because like I said
And
about
you ain't gonna
panties
know if
and
it's from
bras,
Target or the dollar store. A
it
man ain't
don't
gonna know if
matter.
it's from Target or the dollar store.
We ain't paying no attention unless you got the tag still on there. You gonna take it back the
And he
next day.
probably doesn't even care unless he
Right.
We got X-ray vision. You don't know that? We go right through your clothes. We looking
Right.
at everything.
unless he's
Hmm.
one of those metrosexual men who like, like
Whoa, whoa,
what
whoa.
what I mean by that is like we said, a woman has to have the name brand and all that. There's men that have to do that
Yeah.
like that too. So they're metrosexual. They have to have all those kind of things. It's nothing to do with actual. That's just a term that's just something they call it
But I
metrosexual
get
or
the term, but
person. Yeah.
I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not a Steve Harvey, but I wear shiny objects like red bottom shoes or Jordans or Louis Vuitton, whatever a man's wearing. That seems to be outside the norm. I think that's like fishing bait. You know what I mean? Because you can buy a car, your car is fishing bait. You know, because they figure if you're driving around in a nice Mercedes, then you got a nice house. Most times, you might be having a roommate. You still gonna have a nice house, but you still got a room.
Right. Right.
So, but I think that's what they do. Laura says, how long when you start dating do you think sex should be included? Do men stick around long enough to make that happen? See more.
Hmm.
Hold on a second. Does it happen within a certain time frame? Well, every man, I can speak for a man. Every man has a time limit. Come on now. Let's call it what it is. Now it might not coincide with a lady's time limit, but every brother's got a time limit. You know, because
And what is it?
you think you Ritz crackers, and 5 months later it's just a sardine cracker. You know,
What now, Terry?
What?
You said sardine crackers twice. What is a
I mean, I
sardine?
mean,
Is
Right.
that
I
a
I
mean,
salt?
don't
not
know what
sardine.
a saltine.
No,
He
I'm
said
talking. What's
Saltine.
that cracker
saltine.
called?
Saltine.
Saltine
Saltines.
crack.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Saltine.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Because the Ritz
Yeah.
What
cracker
is
was
the
supposed to
time
be like
limit for a man?
huh?
What is the time limit for a man?
I tell you what, it ain't no 5, 10 dates. I can tell you that. I would say,
Well, some men it might be.
Yeah,
Some men
yeah.
may be. Yeah, some men may. You know what? There are men that says that they're not going to
Mm-hmm.
be sexually active until they're married. And
Mm-hmm.
there's some men, now not that many, but there are men who do feel like that.
well, you know what? and I applaud
Yeah.
that. But they are so rare. They're rare. They like
That's what I
that's the,
said. They're rare, but
they're
yeah.
rare. I mean, especially it depends on where you meet the guy. I mean, if you meet him at church, I'm sure he's probably a halfway decent guy. But if you meet him in a club or a frat party,
Or a Kappa party.
Henry,
hold on, I gotta pump
are you
myself back up.
frozen? Are you frozen right there?
I'm frozen.
I ain't no Mac Daddy, but I just think that everybody's got a number. I mean, how many dates? I mean, you might not date her all week, but if your limit is 5 dates, and you date her Monday through Friday, hey, he expecting something.
It should be a 90-day rule.
Yeah, that's what Steve Harvey said. I don't want to get y'all started with that though.
He says, how many 5 days? What's the about the rule?
90 days.
90-day rule.
3 months.
Hey, Terry.
I can do 90 days. I do 90 days.
Terry, I gotta.
But it'd be having sex with you, not with the other girl. Go ahead, Henry.
Terry, I got a text from my LB. He says, "What if you take a lady out on a date? You order a salad. She orders steak, lobster, 2 other vegetables, and a Chardonnay. What are you getting at the end of the day?
Nothing.
A
Thank
bill?
you. It was a wonderful dinner.
Thank you. I appreciate you. It's a wonderful dinner. I hope that maybe we will go out again.
Right.
No.
Hey, and he gets a big bill.
Fellas, if you're listening. Fellas, if you're listening.
He got a $200
all I'm
bill.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't take them. On the first date, you should do something simple: drinks, cocktails, appetizers.
First date should be in the park.
That's a meet and greet.
First date should be in the park, bro.
All right. Well, we got 2 minutes left.
I look at it like this right quick. A man, some men think they're doing something if they take you out to Red Lobster, like Henry said, do this and this and this. I remind them, my dad's taking me there, so you ain't really doing nothing that my dad ain't done.
Oh, no. I mean, a dinner under $200, yeah, I guess you could go with that. But you talk about all that.
I'm just saying, some men think that that's something when they do that. But if a lady has been raised around her father or whatever, and has a good father, had a good father figure or whatever, my dad's done it. You ain't doing nothing different for me.
Yes, Vonda.
And what's bad is you take me to Big Burger on my first date. I'm all dressed up. That happened to somebody. To me. And she got all dressed up, thought she was going somewhere in Big Burger, Johnny Big Burger, the college hangout. That's what
when I rolled into town, I said, "Meet me up here, Johnny. We get a honey bun and ice cream." You said, "Yeah, come on, let's do it."
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
But you're not my boyfriend or girlfriend. We were on
our date.
So
we're not on a date.
We're
so
alone
we get cut off. So what is a good first date? Not a meet and greet. What's a good first date?
Somewhere nice that you can just talk and get to know each other. And
you can't talk in no restaurants unless you go to Cracker
Barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Terry, stop it.
You can't talk in no restaurant.
It'd be crowded. Can. Where do you think you're gonna talk at? Where you gonna talk at?
Ted Montana or somewhere like that. That's nice.
Okay.
He can. You know what? He can cook me a meal. It can be a cook. Right. He can cook me a meal.
Right.
Oh, you gonna starve tonight.
For me, I'm going to Gladys Knight chicken. I'm going to Gladys Knight chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. I don't know. I just was asking. I was just asking.
I know you asked. We told you the answer.
Snoop said, Cole Snoop said, take her to miniature golfing on the first day. That's a good first date.
Golf
Yeah.
is
That's
that's a
a
good
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 first
date.
first
date.
date. That's
There,
really
yeah,
good. That's a really good
yeah,
first date.
Golf is good.
yeah.
That's a real good
Yeah.
first date. And
And
Vonda,
golf,
the
It
that's
answer
is.
not
to your
cheap, and
question
that's
is
not cheap
yes.
either.
I
That's
think
not
every
that.
man has a limit, and I'm not gonna say mine is 5 to 10 days, but every man has a limit, and every woman has a limit too. So hopefully they can. You know, the younger you are, the shorter your limits. when you young, you gotta we gotta go. All right, say goodbye to everybody, y'all. Go ahead, Henry. You can say it first.
Hey, I'm gonna say this
Thanks,
real quick.
thanks,
I'm
thanks, Snoop.
I'm gonna say this real quick, man. For you guys out there in social media land, say a prayer for the city of Memphis, man. Memphis lost another high-profile person to gun violence. Yo Gotti's brother was killed on yesterday, and there's homeless people that are dying because of the weather. They're sleeping out, man. So please say a prayer for the city of Memphis, man. Okay.
Vonda.
Um, Henry, I didn't know that, but yeah, that's sad. Um, just be who you are, be true to yourself, and just know your worth. And everybody have a good week. Just always keep that in mind. Don't settle for less.
Know your place.
Yes,
Uh,
know your title. Know your title.
just always be, mindful of yourself and treat people like you want to be treated and have respect for yourself, because if you don't have respect, no one else is going to have respect for you. So always, try to do what the right thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say to all y'all back there where the bad weather's at, y'all be safe.
Thank
Y'all
you.
be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe. Not just because I'm out here in Southern California and it's kind of warm to me. It's kind of cool to me, and that'd be shorts and flip flops for y'all. So y'all be safe out there because there are people from California out there driving on them roads with y'all, and they're not used to that snow
Right.
and that ice.
Yeah, that's
Be
true.
careful.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Peace
one
out.
more thing to the young fellas, because the old fellas, especially the old fraternity men, I already know. Don't ever tell a woman your date, your get out of jail free if she ain't done what you think she should do. Don't put it out there like that. That's all I got to say. With that
Yeah.
being said, hey, thanks for tuning in to TAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel with a global reach. Sorry we got a little long-winded on some of the conversations, but we out of here. See y'all next week. Oh, and happy y'all go to parades tomorrow. Talk with Martin
MLK
Luther
Day.
King.
MLK Day.
It's a
Hey,
what it said, a day on, not a day off.
day
Right.
on, not a day off.
Peace.